Need a bath vanity? I'll give you step-by-step directions, all the details, and most importantly, the cost. Next on HomeProHero. Seen the prices of bath vanities in the store? Ridiculous. The quality sucks. The vanities I have now, not so great. The ones I'm gonna build, gonna be great. You can do this with some simple tools, a little bit of skill, and this video. It's legs, supports, panels, doors, drawers, and hardware. Easy, let's get to work. So if you don't know, I like to use Google SketchUp to visualize what I'm gonna build. So helpful when it comes to measurements, material lists, and all that good stuff. Legs are simple. 3x3 poplar, solid poplar. So these legs will be 34.5. The top will be 1.5 inches for a total height of 36 inches. The supports, basically 1.5 by 1.5, 2x2 is what they call it technically, 100% poplar. So I need 4 16-inchers, I need 1 36-incher. Let's cut the header for the door assembly. It's 2 pieces. I'm gonna use a 1x3. We're gonna rip that down to 2 3/4. It'll be 36 inches long like the rest of my pieces in the front. I also need to cut down a 1x2, and that sits flat. I'll show you when it all goes together. Okay, here's the parts to the carcass. Everything's cut up, ready to go. Let's start assembling. So if you watch the channel for some time, you can pretty much know what I recommend is what I believe in. Pocket screws by Craig is a great little tool to make furniture like this. I've built all kinds of things with this. It really opens up your imagination to do all kinds of different things with this system. Makes sense for us amateur DIYers. No clamp needed for these little guys. Just go at it. Okay, first step is let's put some wood glue on. I've got a 4-inch block, so I want these 4 inches off the ground. And we'll just ballpark this for now, just to get it in place. I'll use this fancy Craig jig. It's designed to hold the piece in place for me. Now on this side, I need to be 1/4 inch back. I've got my Craig jig right here. It will give me the 1/4 inch reveal I'm looking for. I'm off just a tad. We'll scoot it forward. Pretty much that's how simple it is. Take this off. Okay, there's one leg. Let's get the other one knocked out real quick. Got a roll. Got the 2 sides done. I'll finish up the front tomorrow. Okay, I've got the table saw cut up. What we gotta do is we gotta put a slit in the bottom front support to better handle the door. So let me go ahead and put a 1/2 inch cut in here, a 1/2 inch off from the front rail. It'll be like this. Slide it in there. Keep that door nice and tight from going in and out. Okay, so we're gonna put the front support on. Nothing too fancy. Still gonna have a 1/4 inch reveal in the front. We're 4 inches up from the bottom, just like the side rails. And we're gonna move on to the face frame, which is basically the part that shows in the front. So it's really 36 wide, 1 foot 10.5 inches tall. Okay, the face frame's all cut out. I got all the pocket holes in the 3 uprights. Boom, boom, that's the middle, the fat one. 2 small sides, 1.5, 1.5, and a 3.5, or a 1x4 is what they call it. And then here's my 2 bottom and tops. So let's go ahead and assemble this. I'll use pocket screws just like before and wood glue. Okay, I got the drawer separators actually cut. I think they're 14 3/4 what they are. I'm gonna use a spacer, 6.5, to space them out inside my face frame. Super bright today, but hey, I don't care what anybody says. Pocket screws are incredible. This is a great looking faceplate. Needs a little bit of sanding on the edges, but that's pretty smooth stuff. Doesn't look like an amateur built this. Let's see if it fits. Fits perfect, every time. Okay, Here's my rail for my wheel system. Should fit right on top of that 1x2. I need a little bit of a lip up here at the top. That way the wheel can actually travel above. So I'm pretty much going flush against the bottom of the 1x2. And that gives me about a 1/4 of an inch above. Okay, here's the money measurement. So the board behind the metal needs to be at 3/8 of an inch from the front edge. That will set the panel up perfect with the wheel and 3/4 inch panel down at the bottom where I can actually use a washer and catch the bottom of the door. Yes, sir. Okay, let's see if it fits. Ooh, it looks awesome. Looks great, fits great. Almost perfect. Yeah. Make sure you get that cleaned up. There's a lot of different ways to do doors. I'm gonna do the easiest way. Watch this. So real quick, I definitely want the door to be half the width of the vanity. The only thing I do need to find out is my height. So I got roughly 25.5 inches from the top rail to the bottom. I gotta have room for that to travel. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go 25 high. So we'll have a 25 by 18 door. Let's build it. Real simple, 1/2 inch plywood, birch I think it is. I got these little 1/4 inch slats at Lowe's for almost nothing. And there's your door. Can you tell I didn't binder the corners or shim the corners or jig the corners or whatever? It's a good panel, good quality. The back's plain, but no one sees the back, so who cares? Okay, let's go custom with some edge banding. Pretty simple. Don't tell my wife, I got her iron. This stuff's awesome. I was always intimidated by it, but it's actually really easy. Just gotta make sure the glue sticks. Can you tell? Okay, let's go ahead and mount the hardware on here. It's real simple. I got a 1/4 inch reveal at the very bottom, and then that's gonna leave about a 1/4 inch at the top. It's perfect. All I'm gonna do is put nailer strips or screw strips at the top and bottom, and then we'll put a floor in, and the back will be open. So kind of cutting a corner there, saving a little money, but then being realistic too, that plywood's $85 a sheet right now. So let's move on to the drawers now. I have never done these types before, and I've never used this jig from Craig. I just bought it actually, we'll see how it does. But reviews on the internet are pretty good. Essentially what I gotta do is I gotta build out from the side of the panel out 1.5 inches to catch the flush edge of this drawers right here on both sides. This side's not a problem. I just cut down some 2x material I had. And then this side gets a little bit more trickier for the fact that I need to catch it back here. So I may have to put another strip like this, vertical, to catch the back side of this when I put it in like this. to make sure they're nice and tight, and they are firm, super firm, and it actually made the cabinet a lot firmer too. So we're ready for drawer installation. Let's talk about that. Let's build the drawers real quick. The hinges, it requires a 1/2 inch space on each side, so 1 inch. So we have to deduct 1 inch. So right now, our width of our opening is 14 3/4. So my front box needs to be 13 3/4. And then going to the back, I don't know how deep I want these. We'll go 16 inches back. I got my pieces of my drawers all cut out. 5 inches tall, 16 long, 13 1/4. 13 3/4 to the front, and I got to cut the slit in for the bottom part of the drawer. Now, blade's half the distance of the 1/2 inch sheet of plywood. I got to make 2 swipes to get me about 1/4 inch, so that board slides in the bottom of and the bottom fits in at 13 1/2 by 15 1/2. So let's put it all together. But this is the drawer, pretty firm. I didn't glue the middle piece in. It kind of floats in the middle, but it ain't gonna go nowhere. That's it. So I got 2 done, 1 more to go. These are a pain building these little boxes, but still worth it and very sturdy. So just gotta text my wife. She says she wants these stained. She's been telling me all along she wants them painted. I'm 3/4 of the way through the project, and now she says she wants to stain them. You wouldn't think it'd be a big deal. I would have been a lot more careful. Just got the front lined up to here, right to the edge. I want these to be inset. They're sitting level on these things. Let's just go ahead and screw it and see what happens. Heck, I don't know. See how it works? You can see I got the front edge of the hinge, I guess drawer slide, right behind the 3/4 inch faceplate, because I want these things to actually sit flush inside. It's a custom look. All right, let's knock out the other side. Okay, then to put the drawer in, you have to basically just reverse it. What I was told or seen, I'll tell you the Craig stuff it's expensive, no doubt about it. But I tell you, it's good quality stuff and you can't go wrong. Let me go get a drawer. And then this is supposed to go in between, hopefully, which it does. Okay. And basically these are supposed to actually touch the very front of the drawer. I think you just screw it down. Am I missing something? Okay. Those are supposed to run it a few times. Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it. I was kind of intimidated by the drawer thing, but boy, these hinges really work well. They're sturdy. See how they extend out, push in, boom. I got a 1x8x4 poplar board, good quality. Just gonna rip it down and fit it the size. 1/4 inch all the way around, so minus a 1/2 inch, whatever my opening is. I think my opening is 6 1/2 by 14 3/4. I'll double check, but this should be pretty easy. So with this vanity, I'm gonna put a slab of granite on top with a vessel bowl. If you were just doing a traditional drop-in bowl, you would have to eliminate the top drawer. Okay, last step, I'm gonna put the hardware on. It was a pain trying to find the right type of hardware for this particular design, but in the end, I went with the big and bulky, the square. This one pushed me to the limits. But you know what? It's not just a vanity. It's a piece of furniture now. Just gotta stand it up, make it look good. I really like it, a lot. Why did it take so long? It's custom. The door sliding in front of the drawers, no one does that. You don't see that in the store. So I got $130 in the hardware, I got $195 in the lumber, right around $325. Throw in some stain and some polyurethane, I'm all in for $350. I hope you liked the video, I hope you liked the project. If you found any value in this, and you like to do home improvements to your house, give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.